Hey y'all, okay, welcome back to my channel again. I literally recorded this whole video earlier and for some reason it's not airdropping to my laptop and it's really frustrating. So I'm probably just gonna redo this whole video again and just see how it goes. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for those who are supporting me through my Instagram. This is gonna be a Q&A video. And I got some questions from Instagram and I actually Googled some as well because I didn't get enough on my Instagram. So I Googled some questions. Hint, you may hear my mom laughing with Audrey in the living room, or you may hear Audrey screaming because she wants to be in here with me. So here I am, authentic, crazy hair because I don't feel like doing anything with it. So I'm going to start answering some questions right here. I have my laptop. I have the questions there. And I will go through with them. But first, I just want to start off by saying thank you to those who are watching this video. I hope this video finds you well, happy, and just at peace with everything. My main goal for this channel is just to be my most authentic self, whether that's me having truth talks or vlogging or just having any type of story time, anything like that. So let me preface this by saying I'm very scatterbrained, so I will either just ramble off, stutter, or look away, which I already have but that's okay. So let's answer the first question. The first one is, would you like to be famous? And to answer that, no, I would not like to be famous because, cute baby, I would not like to be famous because celebrities or athletes or whatever, anyone in the public eye, they don't have any privacy, and I need privacy, especially with me being an introvert. I would like to have just my own privacy. I don't want to have to go out into public and have to hide from people. I don't want to have to hide from paparazzi. If I have issues, I want to be able to go through them privately by myself instead of everyone knowing my business. Plus, I just feel like the industry out there, they kind of just deter you from where you are. Like, if I were to go into the industry now, be my most authentic self and, try to be myself and everything like that, I feel like the media and just like the people out there, the public, they want you to do the things that's acceptable to them. So me being a Christian, that would already be an issue because most people out there are not people who accept Christ, and that's not going to fly with me because he's first, and so no, definitely do not want to be famous. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? So if I could change one thing, I think it would be my birth, because I intended to have a water birth, and I couldn't do that because Adriana decided to move and shift her body 3 days before her birth, and that prevented me from dilating as fast as I should have been. So they had to use forceps, and I had a 4th-degree tear and all that good juicy stuff. If you want to know about my birth journey and my breastfeeding journey, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely make a video about that because birth is my favorite. I love birth. I could talk about birth all day, whether it's my birth or someone else's birth. I want to be a midwife, so I feel like that suits me very well. But I wish that she wouldn't have moved or shifted, because if she would have stayed the way that she was, then I would have been able to dilate faster, because I labored at home for about 12 hours, and I think I would have been able to do it naturally if I was proper, I can't even talk. If I was dilating properly, if she was coming down the way that she was supposed to be, I would have had the water birth, the most peaceful birth that I wanted. God was still there, of course, because we're both alive, but I still feel like it was a bit traumatic when it came to the epidural, when it came to the forceps, the pain meds wearing off. It was just very traumatic. I did not like it. Yeah, so there's that one. I'm going to be moving my legs a lot because I'm falling asleep. My legs are falling asleep. If you could live anywhere, where would that be? So I would live in Montana. I love Montana because it's absolutely beautiful. Have you ever been to Montana? No, but I've seen plenty of videos, plenty of pictures. The closest I've gotten to Montana was Utah, and I love Utah. We went to Utah, my husband and I, about 2019. We went to Young Living's annual convention. They have a convention every single year, and it's about a week long. You can visit their lavender farm in Mona. They have a lot of different opportunities for business growers to grow their business, and gives them tips and just everything to help with their business. Also, they have just different activities for you to do, whether it is the farm or it's visiting the distillery, everything like that. So it's awesome to go to. Utah was beautiful, so I know if Utah is beautiful, I know Montana is beautiful. So I would love to live in Montana. Do you like scary movies? No, I hate them with a passion because I'm very scary. I'm prone to I don't know. I'm very scary. Literally, right now, fun fact, confession time, I am scared of the dark. I will not go anywhere in the dark. I always have my flashlight on if I'm going in a dark room or something. I think because I've seen things I wasn't supposed to be seeing, and that kind of tormented me. So, yeah, no, your girl does not do scary movies, and especially since I grew up Christian, so, we don't watch scary movies. My mom did not let me watch scary movies. I did not go trick-or-treating on Halloween, just all of that stuff. So I prefer not to open that door. Have you ever fired a real gun? I have. I have fired a real gun before. My friend Shelby, her mother-in-law has a ranch maybe about 3 hours from Austin, and that's where I shot my first gun. I was not prepared because I did not have anything to protect my ears. So I literally just I closed one ear and did this. And my ear was ringing for 30 minutes. But it was fun. I will be trying to get my license to carry soon here in Texas. My husband's against it, but it's about protecting me and my daughter when we're out in places where he cannot be. So that's gonna be interesting. Do you like roller coasters? Dude, I love roller coasters. Roller coasters are my absolute favorite, even though it's weird because I'm scared of heights. So the fact that I can ride roller coasters like Superman or the Titan or the Texas Giant and be perfectly fine and get an adrenaline rush is weird because I don't want to get on an airplane. I would never skydive. I would never do any of that. So I think because it's temporary. I know skydiving is temporary, but what if the parachute does come out? I know people are what if you fall out of the roller coaster, or what if you get stuck at the top? Okay, but that's never happened to me, so let's just keep it that way and let's just let the ride be over. Okay, what is your favorite drink? If you know me, you know I love sweet tea. Sweet tea is my favorite drink. I'm talking about McDonald's sweet. I'm talking about I can feel the sugar grains going down my throat sweet. If you like unsweet tea, what is wrong with you? You're basically just drinking I don't know. You know, when you have your sweet tea and then your ice is melted and your tea is kind of going, it's just the bottom, and then you sip it and it tastes like watered down sweet tea. That's what unsweet tea tastes like. It's nasty. If you drink unsweet tea, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. Okay, favorite song. So, since I go to Mercy Culture, they have a YouTube and they have these things called moments, and that is their worship. They have little snippets, maybe 15-20 minute snippets of their whole worship session, which is about 45 minutes. And my favorite one is called Adonai. Adonai is my absolute favorite worship song. I can literally listen to it from beginning to end all day long, every day, and I will boohoo just the same. When you have that worship song that just hits you, just hits your core, and you just feel God right there. Yeah, that's that song. Love that song. Love Mercy Culture. Y'all are amazing. I highly encourage, if you are local to the DFW area, to go check out Mercy Culture. Are you a dog person or a cat person? So, hands down, a cat person. Even though I have 4 cats and 2 dogs, we got a black lab from a shelter, and she was a farm dog, so it explains why she's so hyper. But it's to the point to where it gets aggravating, because when she sees you, I know she is excited to see me, but she literally will jump on me and keep jumping on me and keep jumping on me like for 10 minutes straight. And one time she literally headbutted my nose, and it hurt so bad. Like my nose was like literally tingling for tingling for about like 30 minutes. Okay, that's exaggerated, like 10 minutes. But I was just like, dude, go sit down somewhere. Anyone had that moment? The cats, they kind of just come see you, headbutt you, kind of sit by you for like 5 minutes, and then go about their business. Like, that's what you need. I mean, I know people who are dog people, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I love when dogs are all up on me. But I'm like, not me, sis. Not me. Not gonna happen. Okay, next question. Who has left the most impact on your life? Do I have to pick one? My mom's hands down, because she raised me, her and my grandma raised me by themselves. Like, I grew up without my dad. That's a whole different story for another day. But literally, they are amazing. My mom, she has worked so hard to provide for me. Like, even before I moved out, like, she still helps me. My grandma still helps me. My grandma literally worked 2 jobs to, I can't talk. My grandma worked 2 jobs to provide for us, you know, to make sure that we were okay, my mom and I. And being a mom now, I completely understand the sacrifices you have to make sure that your child has the best. And my mom did that for me, and then some. So with her raising me in church, I'm thankful because I gave my life to Jesus. And I don't know where I would be if I didn't have Jesus, because I had that season of where I ran from him for like 3 years, and I was miserable. Even though I thought I was happy, I was literally miserable, because right now I'm more happy going through these trials with him than going through trials without him, if that makes sense. So my mom definitely has done that for me. My leg is falling asleep. Please stand by. Let's see if this works. Also, if you haven't noticed, I play with my hair a lot because I don't know what to do with my hands. So it's okay. Now the next question. Do you wear makeup every day? So there's this thing where I want to say I don't like makeup, but I actually do. I just don't know how to apply it. And I feel like if I learned, if I taught myself, I definitely love lash extensions. I think they're beautiful on people. I've actually gotten them once in my life, and I loved it. I felt my most confident because I didn't have to wear a lot of makeup anyway. But I don't know how to put on lashes. I don't know how to blend eyeshadow. I put on mascara and chapstick or lip gloss, and I call it a day. Like right now, I'm only wearing mascara. That's it. I think once I learn and I figure out how to like make it look good, I feel like I would wear it a little bit more. But I don't know about foundation, because it is too hot in Texas to be wearing foundation. As soon as you walk out the door, it's already off because you're sweating. So how about we just do foundation like in the wintertime? And when I say wintertime in Texas, I mean like 60-degree weather. That's it. Although it did snow here recently. I mean, like in like February, I think. It was awesome. But at the same time, I was like, okay, where the sunshine? What is your pet's name? So I have 4 cats and 2 dogs. There is Lily, which is my black lab. My husband's dog, Buttercup. I don't really claim her. Now, if you know me in person, you know that I don't like chihuahuas. And then I have 4 cats. I have Luna Jr., which is LJ, Luna, his mom, Kiara, and I have Gizmo. We just got Gizmo because my husband's son brought home a kitten, and he was like, hey y'all, I have a kitten. And then he was like, just kidding, I don't want it. So I was like, okay, well, Audrey, meet your new cat. So we have Gizmo. He is so sweet. I can't wait to go home to him and see him and kiss him. He's my little favorite. If you won the lottery, what would you do? So my mom and I talk about this all the time because we kind of have like the same heart. And I feel like, of course we would tithe, you know, but then we would help the homeless. Like, that's what we always talk about. I would love to help the homeless, not just like give them like temporary help. Like, I would like literally, depending on how much I won, I would you know, build a building for them, hopefully put like a rehab in there or something to help these people like get back on their feet, because everyone needs like that firm, solid foundation to get back on their feet. And like a good shower and a meal is nice and all, but then they just go back to the street to the same cycle, you know. So I feel like it's really important to get them back on their feet and to help them get a job, help them, prepare them for the world, you know, because everything is changing. Like, things 10 years ago are different than they are now, And I think it's just really important that we help them and that we give them the proper resources. So that would be one of the things. And of course, pay off debt, and if I have anything extra, savings, just all that stuff like that. But the main thing is just, taking care of other people, serving people, because God wants us to serve others because he did. So I feel like that's important. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? So I would have to say Utah. Whoa, that lighting, you saw that, y'all? Okay, sorry. So we went to Utah for Young Living's convention, and I'm so awkward. I keep just messing with my hair and my hands. Okay, watch this, y'all. I'm gonna see how long I can sit on my hands. Let's see. But yeah, so we went to Utah and convention. It was so much fun. I highly encourage that if you are not with Young Living yet, that you get with Young Living, you find someone that you want to do life with, and you go to convention together, because it is the best experience ever. Just promise me on that. Literally the best. Where would your dream holiday be? So anywhere in the snow, Christmas time. Literally love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday, and I would want to be somewhere where it snows, but I wouldn't want to live there because I don't want to be in snow all the time. So just like Christmas time, I would want to be there. I absolutely... Okay, so out of breath. But yes, I would love to go to Colorado and be in the snow and experience just sitting on the lodge by the fireplace, reading a book, watching the snow fall out the window. Your basic idea of Christmas. This is a good one. What is your channel going to be about? So to me, I always say, I want to be authentic. I keep looking this way when I need to be looking that way. It's okay. I'm still learning this. Once I get my camera, then it should be better. But I want to be authentic. I want to be myself. I want to portray myself and be who I am. Of course, I want to glorify God through this platform, because it's really important to me that I reach people and that I help people get that community that they really do desire. As much as people say oh, I don't want to deal with people, I want to be by myself. God designed us to want to be around people, and he designed us to want community, and I want to provide that community even though it's through a screen. I want to provide that community because I think it's really important that we find people who are like us, who think like us, and even the ones that don't think like us. I feel like it's important to surround ourselves with people who love God and help other people who don't know God yet, help them to know him and to love him as well, because he is the best. He has he will always provide for us. He designed us. God literally designed us, y'all. He created us in his image, and so basically his desires become our desires, and so I want this channel to be somewhere a safe place for people. I just want it to be authentic, and I would love to share my life with people and to just be a light in somebody's life, So cheesy. What are your favorite things to do? So even though I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert. I'm definitely an introvert, y'all. I like to go out hiking. I love I will get on a boat, but you will not catch me in the water. You will not catch me in no lake. You will not catch me in no ocean, because if a fish touch me, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. I can go camping, I'll go hunting, I love CrossFit, but you will not catch me in no water. You won't. I'll stay my butt on that boat and drink me a good old water bottle. I was gonna say beer. Okay, beer. I barely drink, y'all, but I be trying to play it off oh, I get a beer or two. Last time I drank, who knows? But those are things that I like to do. I love CrossFit. I like the weightlifting part of CrossFit. Now, if you tell me to go do some burpees or you tell me to run a mile, you can see me walking out to my car, because we don't do cardio over here. We don't. You can hand me a barbell, give me some plates, do all the things, give me the dumbbells, give me the weight balls, all that stuff like that. But if you tell me to go run a mile, nah, bro. This is a good last question. What are the main fears of starting this channel? So, of course, my fears, the main one being just failing, just feeling because I am a people pleaser, which I'm a recovering people pleaser, because I will get better at this. God will heal me. I hope to look back at this video like a year or two from now and see how much I've progressed from being insecure to being secure in God. It's definitely a process, you know. I'm learning, I'm teaching myself, and I'm praying for God to deliver me. I just have a fear of failing. I don't want to disappoint people, and I don't want to provide boring content, but I know that those people who are there for me, who support me, who are genuine friends of mine, they will support me no matter what kind of content that I make, because that's just what kind of hearts they have. I would do the same for someone else. But and then just like fear of rejection, but I'll get over that. I know people are going to have their bad comments and, you know, their rude comments and whatever, and I have to develop some tough skin. I'm preparing myself because I already know what's going to happen. But those are just my two fears. Like, I just pray that this channel will reach people who need it, who want community, and who love God, and who will come to God, because that's awesome to me. I hope that this channel will just be successful. Now, we ain't talking about famous successful, but I just hope that it does what God wants, because at the end of the day, this is to glorify God, and this is something that I want to do. I desire to do this, to create, but I feel like He has placed this in my heart to do that, you know. So I definitely want to give Him all the glory for that. My friend Helen, she said, tell them how, like, what you wish you knew before you had children. I wish, because I do cloth diapers sometimes, I wish that they told me that infant poop in a cloth diaper is not as bad as toddler poop in a cloth diaper. Literally, because when you have toddler poop, moms, like, you understand. If you're not a mom or if you're not a parent, it's cool. You can keep watching this. But literally, toddler poop is from the devil. Seriously, especially in a cloth diaper. At least in a regular diaper, you can just roll it up, throw it away. Cloth diaper, you literally have to get the poop, especially if it's not solid. This is such mom stuff. Also, why did no one ever tell me that breastfeeding was like 10 times harder than I thought it'd be? That was like such like rambling. 10 times harder than I thought it would be. Literally, I thought, okay, you know, just give birth, whatever. That's the hardest part. No. I thought they were just like, you know, give birth, put her on the boob, and you're good. No! There's nipple shields, there's nipple cream, there's like, then you have to pump. Y'all, I love this journey. I've made it 13 months, but it is so difficult. Like, it's so hard. I wish somebody would have said, hey girl, prepare yourself. You thought birth was hard? Wait till you actually breastfeed and take care of a child. It's that much harder. It's worth it. It's worth everything, but it's so hard. Like, it is not for, what's that saying? I don't know, it's not for the weak. That's all I have to say. It's really not like you have to be devoted to breastfeeding, because it is so difficult. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna end this video. If you're coming from Instagram, thank you for supporting me. If you know me in person, I love you, and I'm gonna just end this out with a prayer really quickly, and then I'm gonna get out of here and go stuff my face with chicken and coffee, because that's just a good old combination. Okay. So Father, I thank you for the people who are watching this video. I thank you for the people who came across it, and I just pray that you would just be with them, meet them where they are, God, that you would just hear their prayers, and that you would just be present with them, that you would just make yourself known to them. And for those of you who don't know you yet, I just pray that you would just touch their heart, that you would keep pursuing them, and that you would just keep showing up in their lives, God. And I just pray blessings over everyone. I just pray that you would just show your love to them, God. And I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your peace. And I thank you for just who you are, Abba. In Jesus' name, amen.